Hello viewers, I am Dr. Samarjeet Borah from Sikkim Manipal Institute of Technology, Sikkim Manipal University, Sikkim. Well, in this session, we'll be talking about a bit of research papers, how to write, what to be written and what not to be. Well, everyone in the academic and research area tries to write something based on their ideas, based on their area of interest and their requirement. Now issue is that everyone do not have that particular idea that what to be included and what not to be. Well, I'll be giving a brief idea about how to do these things. Well, first of all, in a research paper, all of us know that there will be a title, then it will be followed by list of authors, then affiliation, email IDs, introduction, abstract, keywords, etc. Then you have some proposed methods, literature review, then which will go up to reference section. Well, first of all, the title. In title, it may be very long, a long complete 3-line, 4-line sentences, and it may be very short or 5 words, 6 words, etc. Well, it should be always moderate. You cannot have a very short title or a very long sentences. The best way is try to include some of your title. In title, try to avoid use abbreviations. Try to use the full form, and if it is not required, then try to avoid this. As we can see, this can be of 10 words to 20 words, maybe there. If you use the keywords, it will help in indexing, in searching purpose of your research work. Then comes your title section. After title section, it will be having your author section. In author section, the standard way of writing is that you just put your name. You may have single author, 2 or multiple authors. It will be always based on their contribution, and in this case only use your name, surname, etc. Please not to be used the your salutation like Doctor, Mr., Miss, etc. Along with that, it is not recommended to use your designation like Professor, Director, Dean, Student, etc. etc. These things are not recommended in any standard research paper. Then next comes your affiliation, your name of the institution and the university, followed by a short address. Here you need not to be given every detail of the address like your locality, street number, etc. These things need not to be given, just name of the institution or university, then your city and state and country. That will be sufficient. Now it will be followed by your email IDs. Email IDs can be given in the same order as in the author list. Here you can use superscripted numbers to identify the email IDs. Well, one thing to be taken care of, like if you have 3-4 authors from the same organization, you need to provide only one affiliation, and this to be marked by using superscripted numbers, that author number 3, 5 and 6 are from the same organization. Email IDs will be different, so you can put all the email IDs, but put only one email ID. If you have more than one email ID, no need to be inserted there. Use only the primarily used email ID. Now this follows the abstract as a very crucial part of any research paper, because the readers will first go through your abstract. If it is not properly written, it will be quite difficult for the author to choose a particular paper. Well, what to be included in the abstract part? First, a sentence or two on the background of the work. This will be followed by a line that why you are picking up and what you are going to discuss in the paper. What are the methodologies, algorithms you are using, or various techniques you are using, or models you are using. On this, you can write 1 or 3 lines, 1 to 3 lines. That follows your result section, not the section, a line on your results findings, maybe accuracy. After that, a line that what the difficulties it may have. Okay, so if you write these sentences there, it will be around 150 to 250 words. Do not include more than 250 words, and try to again avoid abbreviations here. Then comes your keyword section. Keywords will be minimum of 5 and maximum 10 you can provide. Do not use a sentence. It will be always one word or some phrases can be included, and this to be taken from your abstract part and the title part, because this will again help to index your paper. You will be getting citations based on this, because while searching based on the keywords, based on the title, your paper will be picked up by a search engine. Then you can start your introduction part, where you will be discussing your background details in a multiple of paragraphs. But remember one thing, towards the end of the introduction section, 2 things to be included always. This is the first one is what is your contribution in the paper. You may give in bulleted forms, 1, 2, 3 points like that, and this will be followed by a section, 1 or 2 lines, that how the rest of the contents are organized in the paper. Well, this is done, which will be followed by your literature review section based on your area. If it is possible, it is recommended that like 2-3 lines first mention how you have conducted your literature review. Here you can use the type of journals or sources you have included, the time duration you have taken while picking up the papers, probably some base paper you can include, then followed by some of the following works on the same domain. After that, majority of the papers will be of recent times. Well, this is basically your literature review introduction. It is always helpful to categorize your literature review. You will be having many parameters in your research study. So based on the parameters, try to include the papers in different categories. And at the end of the literature review, you can provide one summary. Okay. Briefly, you can discuss the papers based on various parameters, their accuracy, and you can provide, if possible, a graph on accuracy of the various methods. Well, this will be followed by your motivation and your proposed methodology. This will be always different from different to different works. And finally, it will come to results and discussion section, where you will be putting your results and analysis on the results part. But one thing to be remembered here, that every table and figure to be cited in running text. That is, you need to discuss each and every figure and need to be cited properly. Without discussion, a figure or table should not be mentioned in the paper, should not be included. Finally, one analysis section will be followed, and then you have the conclusion. Well, related to this conclusion, just like the abstract section, you have to include everything, like how you have done the work, what type of accuracy you have got, what are the limitations, basically the technical limitations you have faced, and what may be the future direction of research. At least 2-3 lines on each of the things need to be included there. It's very important for a reader, that because your readers will be always looking at your title, your abstract, the keywords, and the conclusion section first. And the conclusion section will be followed by a set of references, as I have included earlier, that you should have a base paper or a number of base papers on that particular area of discussion, followed by some subsequent publications on the same domain, and mostly the recent publication. Please include in proper format, and all the references should be complete. That means you have to include the complete data of each and every reference. If you are facing any problem in writing, also if you are getting any issue and you think there should be some more discussions required, please write in the comment section. We'll be trying to reply you as soon as possible. Hope you have got the basic tips and ideas on paper writing. All the best for your next research paper. That's all. I hope this will be a good help for writing a paper. Thank you so much.